everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hollyoaks is set to revisit Robbie Roscoe and Nancy Osborne's past in upcoming scenes. Charlie Wernham, who plays Robbie, confirmed the news to Inside Soap while discussing his character's upcoming storylines. We learn a bit more about the dodgy deals and criminal activities he's got going on, and we'll revisit his past with Nancy. They've got a lot of history, he teased. The pair had a brief romantic connection years ago, but it's possible that the recent disappearance of Nancy's husband and Robbie's brother Darren could bring them closer together again, as well as the constant dramas in Robbie's relationship with Vicky. However, nothing has been confirmed just yet. Wernham returned to the Channel 4 soap earlier this year after an 8-year absence, having last been seen in 2016 when his character left the village for a new life abroad with his mum Sandy. In September, Robbie was seen shooting and killing Dave Williams, who was revealed to be vicious gangster Blue. However, his crime has gone unnoticed in the village over the course of the past year following the soap's time jump. "It's a secret Robbie's got to carry with him," Wernham said after the scenes aired. "You could argue it was the right thing to do because of all the people Dave was hurting. But Robbie does feel remorse. He has a heart." People's reactions have been funny. They've been saying, "Well done, he really deserved it." So if you're going to kill someone on screen, make sure it's a baddie who the viewers don't like. Hollyoaks to revisit Robbie and Nancy's past in new scenes. Fans of Hollyoaks are in for a nostalgic treat as the soap prepares to delve back into one of its most unexpected relationships. Robbie Roscoe and Nancy Osborne, whose brief but memorable romance captivated viewers years ago, are set to share new scenes that revisit their tangled past. As whispers of their upcoming storyline spread, excitement builds over what this means for the two beloved characters. In a show known for its intricate character dynamics and explosive storylines, the decision to revisit Robbie and Nancy's history promises plenty of drama, unresolved emotions, and perhaps even a glimmer of reconciliation. A romance that broke boundaries. Back in 2014, the Hollyoaks audience was introduced to the unconventional pairing of bad boy Robbie Roscoe and schoolteacher Nancy Osborne. While their relationship began with a mix of tension and temptation, it quickly evolved into something more complex. Robbie, the rebellious and misunderstood younger Roscoe brother, brought out Nancy's wild side, while Nancy offered Robbie a sense of stability and understanding he craved. Their romance, however, was far from smooth sailing. With Nancy still reeling from her failed marriage to Darren Osborne and Robbie grappling with his own insecurities, the relationship was riddled with obstacles. Their eventual breakup left fans divided, some heartbroken, others relieved, but there was no denying the chemistry between the two. Now, nearly a decade later, their connection is set to resurface, offering a fresh look at how their shared history shaped them both. What brings Robbie back to Hollyoaks? The return of Robbie Roscoe to Chester has been a hot topic among fans ever since it was confirmed earlier this year. Played by the charismatic Charlie Wernham, Robbie left the village in 2016 to start anew after a series of tumultuous events, including his brother Jason's struggles with addiction and the collapse of his family's dynamic. According to show insiders, Robbie's return is prompted by family ties and unfinished business. With the Roscoe family fractured in recent years, Robbie is reportedly back to support his brother Freddie, who faces a major life crisis. But while Freddie's storyline serves as the catalyst, it doesn't take long for Robbie to cross paths with Nancy. And that's where the sparks fly. Nancy's life in turmoil. Nancy Osborne, played by the talented Jessica Fox, has had her fair share of ups and downs since Robbie's departure. Balancing her role as a mother, teacher, and pillar of the Osborne family, Nancy has often found herself putting others' needs before her own. However, recent events have left Nancy questioning the stability of her carefully constructed life. After a rocky year of personal challenges, including co-parenting struggles with Darren and professional conflicts at Hollyoaks High, Nancy is emotionally vulnerable when Robbie re-enters her orbit. "They're in very different places now," says Jessica Fox in a recent interview. "Nancy has grown a lot, but she's also carrying a lot of emotional baggage. Seeing Robbie again forces her to confront feelings she thought she buried. Old wounds, new beginnings." The upcoming scenes between Robbie and Nancy are said to be a mix of nostalgia, tension, and raw emotion. In one particularly poignant moment, teased by insiders, the pair find themselves reminiscing about their tumultuous past during an unexpected late-night encounter at the loft. "Robbie and Nancy's relationship was never just about romance," says a Hollyoaks writer. "It was about two people finding solace in each other during challenging times. That connection still exists, but whether it can evolve into something new remains to be seen." The scenes reportedly explore the unresolved feelings that linger between them, as well as the ways in which they've both changed. Robbie, once impulsive and brash, has matured during his time away, while Nancy's resilience is tested in unexpected ways. The impact on those around them. As Robbie and Nancy reconnect, the ripple effects are felt throughout the village. Darren Osborne, Nancy's ex-husband and longtime confidant, is particularly thrown by the re-emergence of Robbie in Nancy's life. "It's a classic Darren reaction," says Ashley Taylor Dawson, who plays Darren. "He tries to act like he doesn't care, but deep down, he's protective of Nancy." Robbie's return stirs up old insecurities, and it's going to be interesting to see how Darren navigates that. Meanwhile, Sienna Blake, another of Nancy's frenemies, reportedly inserts herself into the drama, adding her signature mix of chaos and cunning. On the Roscoe side, Freddie's issues are compounded by Robbie's return, as unresolved sibling tensions bubble to the surface. The brothers' interactions are said to mirror the complexity of Nancy and Robbie's dynamic, creating a layered narrative that weaves personal growth with family loyalty. Fan reactions and theories. The news of Robbie and Nancy's rekindled storyline has already sent shockwaves through the Hollyoaks fandom. Social media is abuzz with speculation about where the writers might take their relationship. Could a love triangle be brewing? With Darren still harboring feelings for Nancy, fans are wondering if the show is setting up a romantic rivalry between him and Robbie. Will Robbie stay for good? Some fans hope this marks the beginning of a longer arc for the Roscoe character, while others speculate that his return might be short-lived. What about Nancy's other relationships? Viewers are curious to see how her dynamic with Sienna, Jack, and even John Paul McQueen might be affected by Robbie's presence. One thing is certain, the Robbie-Nancy storyline has reignited interest in a pairing that many thought was long forgotten. A message of redemption and reflection. At its heart, the decision to revisit Robbie and Nancy's past speaks to Hollyoaks' ability to craft storylines that resonate across time. By exploring themes of redemption, forgiveness, and personal growth, the show reminds viewers that life's connections are rarely straightforward, and sometimes revisiting the past is the only way to move forward. In an exclusive interview, Charlie Wernham shared his thoughts on returning to the role of Robbie. "It's been incredible stepping back into Robbie's shoes," he said. "I love that the writers are giving him this opportunity to reflect on who he was and who he wants to be. And working with Jessica again has been a dream. There's such a natural chemistry there." Jessica echoed the sentiment. "Nancy and Robbie's story is one of my favorites because it's so real," she said. "It's messy and complicated, but it's also full of heart. I think fans are going to love seeing where they go from here." Looking ahead. As Hollyoaks continues to push the boundaries of soap storytelling, the decision to revisit Robbie and Nancy's past feels both bold and heartfelt. Their upcoming scenes promise to deliver all the drama, emotion, and intrigue that fans have come to expect, while also offering a deeper look at two characters who are more alike than they ever realized. Whether this marks the beginning of a new chapter for Robbie and Nancy, or simply provides closure for their relationship, one thing is clear: their story is far from over. Keep an eye out for these scenes to air in the coming weeks, and prepare to be swept up in a tale of love, loss, and the power of second chances. Would you like to expand on a specific aspect of their storyline or incorporate other characters into the drama? Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hollyoaks Update YouTube channel for more update news.